Elvis has entered the building. Yingsha brings the fans to the yard. It is a packed house here at the end of the night, the moment they've all been waiting for. And who's on the bench? None other than Ma Lin. Always fascinating to see. It'll be a best-of-5 game battle. The first player to win 3 games to 11 points must win by 2. We'll move on to the round of 16. Cheonhui is no stranger. Twice before, and at the Singapore Smash in 2023, it was a 4-3 victory for Yingsha. Just something to process there. World ranking number 1 versus world rank number 29. Yingsha has been world ranked number 1 for more than 3 years now. Man, shake my head thinking about it. Midori Furuya, our umpire for the match, will be taking care of the coin toss to determine where the players stand and who serves. So as the spotlight shine down, some handshakes all around. Cheonhui, one of many players to leave China and fulfill her dreams overseas.
I have blue and red. Blue. Blue for true, red for soon.
Whoa.
Blue, you won. Service. And
I think the coin might have flipped once, like 180 degrees. Good toss, though. So the table has been set. Yingsha, there's so much to talk about. Just amazing. Thinking back to when she was 16 years old, playing through the qualification rounds all the way to win the event. She's now 24, 8 years later. She's got 15 WTT titles. She's the first player to get 100 wins in the WTT era, the first ever man or woman to get 100 WTT wins. The champion of the Singapore Smash earlier this year, the champion of the champions Chongqing earlier this year, round of 16 in the US. It just seems like a glitch in the system. Several players struggled to adapt at the United States Smash, including the world number 1 and 2. The women's side of the draw was absolutely bizarre after the first few rounds. 23 years old on the other side, Cheonhui. Some quick stats there, but you read quicker than I do. You saw everything and don't need me to remind you. A little reminder of what the players are playing with and what they're playing for. 500,000, that's $500,000 US in prize money to be split between only 2 events. Men's singles, women's singles. It's a round of 32, 15 points for both of these players, but that quickly gets upgraded. Well, if you get the best seat in business class, that's 1,000 points for the champion of this event. Yingsha, just 1 year older than her opponent, has an incredibly strong forehand, fast footwork, stable backhand. She's so quick. It's a fine balance of physical strength, agility, reaction time, determination, recognizing patterns. Fan vote, oh, okay, 82-18. Korea, some strong support here for Cheonhui. 82% behind Shasha. Cast your votes at worldtabletennis.com or on the WTT app. Every single match, you have a chance to let your voice be heard. Crazy to think that at the United States Smash round of 16, it's only 1 round beyond where we are now. As the team doctor for China watches on, and Ma Lin and his pinky nails get ready.
June to serve, lap all.
It is Cheonhui to start off the best-of-5 battle. Shasha stretching out, getting loose for what will be a bit of a sprint here, this best-of-5. Solid start. I was just looking at the muscle on the hamstrings of Yingsha before she played that shot. And then she springs in with the backhand to win the point outright.
Let lap 1.
Good serve here to get a passive receive and shut down with the third ball. Close the point successfully here. Full stroke forehand. Nice side swiping motion here for Joo Cheonhui. Sha just checking the lighting there. She knows the mission here, Joo Cheonhui. Get in quickly on the point. Looks for the forehand flick on receive. Any opportunity to put some pressure on. Oh, as fast as can be. It was baseline. Barely above table height, and she got a full stroke. Watch how close to the table this ball is when she hits it. But there was no hesitation. Perfectly calculated. Full stroke forehand from an uncomfortable spot. Ooh, break off the net. Good reaction.
2-3.
The look that Sha gave was quite puzzling. And then Joo Cheonhui almost the same, as if to say, what's the issue? Oh, it hits her hand. That's why. It comes off with no spin, hits the net. Very unusual shot to stay so low, and the net.
4-2.
Just in case you're newer to the game, at the first towel break, I'll tell you that the hand holding the racket is considered part of the racket. So if the ball contacts the hand between the fingertips and the wrist, it's all good.
4-2.
Responsibility of the server to keep the ball dry. Nice tight serve. Top spin inside the table. Top inside on the pendulum. See how the ball barely bounces off that forehand with its harder dark blue sponge. And a bit more spring on the backhand side. Leaping at the opportunity. Sha plays the backhand quickly. There's Ma Lin, who was spoken about earlier. Olympic champion.
3-6.
Many call him the penhold god. Spectacular to watch. One of the first I'd ever seen pull off the around the world in front of a live audience during a match with Wang Liqin, now president of the CTTA. Subtle adjustments on the bounce here, and Baby Buddha takes the point. Just a little bit more shallow on this last one. And it catches Joo Cheonhui leaning way forward. Back edge of the table, Sha takes it for a 9-3 lead.
3-9.
Again, the quads finding her way back into the table where she can. If you're looking at the heels of Sha, they're lifting all the time because she's staying on her toes, looking to get forward and back into the table. Ooh.
4-9.
Nice down the line parallel, Joo Cheonhui. Take a look at this one more time. Heavy spin, full stroke forehand, and just guides it right back. Good side spin on it. That ball taking a bit of a jump off the bounce. And it doesn't take a lot of side spin. There was nothing telling from Joo Cheonhui that she hadn't contacted the ball straight over the top. Subtleties of the sport. So much speed that sometimes very subtle movement can go unnoticed until the bounce. Beautiful stroked forehand from the world number one, Xia, sitting on 5 game points now with the serve to close it out. Fast exchange. We'd expect some of these based on their history. Remember, first time they played internationally, it went to the deciding 7th game in a best-of-7. Next time, it would be 3-1 for Xia at a Champions event last year, nonetheless. Long serve and a fast backhand to get quickly into the rally. 2 game points saved. Cheonhui. Rocket backhand off the bounce. Sort of curious how the front row would react to that ball coming at their feet. Cheonhui, quite fluid. Again, born and raised in China. Played Xia growing up. Same generation here. That's how deep the competition runs in China. Only so many can represent the flag. The serve sets up the 3rd ball, and the door closed to game number 1. Yingsha, 1 game closer to where many a ticket holder expect and really hope that she will be. The round of 16, but here in the round of 32. It's the forehand, the bread and butter. Xia bringing the goods and taking game 1.
Time, please. Second game, serve, love all.
So Coach Yoon on the Korean side, Ma Lin on the Chinese side. Xia with a narrow escape, 11-8. After being up 10-5. Just a reminder that Cheonhui will not make this easy. Pyongyang indeed, a beautiful forehand here. As strong as this forehand is from Xia, we don't see her turning quite so often to play it. Maybe her more memorable matches in recent history have been against the likes of Wang Manyu, Chen Xingtong, Wang Yidi, Chinese teammates. Oh, what a smooth finisher down the line. Cheonhui just driving this one home. The reason I bring up her playing against Chinese teammates, and in that moment, Ma Lin's face actually looked more like Xia's than usual. Maybe just the shape, chin and whatnot, but I think the fact that she's playing the forehand out here more is because she can finish the point with it more often. I think that must have been a flash warning from the crowd. And a forehand flick as well inside the table, one of the toughest shots in the game. The point I was making, though, is usually in the rally, her teammates will exploit the open forehand side of the table. Testing the waters here, Xia strong so far. Both wings strong, backhand where she needs it as well. From the middle of the table up on the toes. Didn't appear to be that much underspin on it. But again, it's not necessarily how much spin is on it, but more so how difficult it is to read. If you can get the opponent to think it's float with nothing on it, you'll see what just happened. Smart placement. Shortens it up, plays it into the body. Joo Cheonhui. Joo-hyun, quick to get up on his feet to support his player who's got a long way to go in this one. Joo Cheonhui has shown us that she's capable of pulling out some big backhands from behind the table. It's going to be that much tougher, though, with Xia on the other side as you get farther back. Less surprise, less angle, more time for the opponent to react. 92.8% serve success from Xia. 64.2%. It's a server's match.
2-8.
What a combination. Pulls back the right foot. Creates a little space for this forehand. Watch the right foot of Xia. Okay. Not much there. Plants well. Good spread. Ready to play the middle. It's funny, it might have just been the camera angle in the replay. It didn't appear that she moved the right foot back at all, that she was just well positioned. And after having 10-5 in game one, she's got 10-2 here. 8 game points.
Three.
Dun, 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 dun. One step in the right direction, Joo Cheonhui.
Let 10-3.
Receive was good, but Xia had a better answer. A very short receive, and that spin shot for the finish. Xia closing the door in this one, 11-3, with exactly double the points of her opponent so far. Long push to invite the attack. Xia winning on a third ball push. She's one game away from the round of 16.
像前面那种，其实那两个球侧身都很好啊，有机会的话可以重温一下这个球。多的就是感觉合位，要感觉合位的话可以冲了。对，其实你可以直接倒冲的了，那球已经算准了，没问题。啊，先发出这个长短要有，可以，然后发完以后，他这球一传，你要正中人往前带就行了。啊，上次里就找这节奏就行，那非常好，没问题。
还是我觉得还是把它翻过去，因为他这推有点高。 盯住啊！
A little look at who's waiting. Honoka Hashimoto got through Jung Jing without dropping a game. The final game was quite a game. First two, Hashimoto was in cruise control. The best chopper in the world at the moment, Honoka Hashimoto on home soil. Will play the winner of this match.
Love all.
Well, it's not over yet. Yingsha that much closer, leading 2-0 now on receive.
One.
Good
love.
start here for Cheonhui with a little bit of fortune.
Love 2.
So a good start here from a player who needs to win every game for the rest of this match, but won't be thinking about that right now. Just be thinking about each point. That's Cheonhui on receive. So tough. Shasha, it's the strong legs, the core strength, and the fast feet that get her quickly into position. How low she has to get there for that full stroke forehand and the perfect brushing shot. Soft hands, Cheonhui shutting down the third ball attack. Very delicate, that touch. Shasha's shot doesn't miss by a lot. It's a cool bar there, if anyone wants to sample that.
Left 3-1.
A few times now, that look at the cross-court forehand. From a push to a loop, if not connected the way the world number one had intended. Little fortune back the other way. Shasha using some of that English vocabulary for the sorry. She's big on hello, too, if you see her. She's friendly. Love to say hello walking down the hall. Just dries the hand on the table, despite coming back from a towel break. Sometimes it's just a little bit of a ritual. Getting the flow. Full stroke forehand. Sets up and turns. It's a twist. Forehand once again. And the twirl and the twist. The power of a natural disaster, yet it's a thing of beauty to see. Don't want to be on the other side of it or in the path of the tornado. 4 points apiece. 3 quick ones here, and it's been the forehand that's caused all this damage on the other side. And the backhand says, hey, what about me? Don't forget about that backhand. Not world number one for nothing. Strong in the receive game and a timeout on Cheonhui's side. Conversation with Coach Yoon. What will it take? She was up 4-1. Back from her timeout, Ju Cheonhui in blue Cheonhui, getting ready to serve, trailing by 1 in what is a must-win game. And any game, should there be more than this to play, will be the same. Quick pivot to turn and play the forehand. Xia with those fast feet creates some opportunities. Man, again, the right one didn't move much at all until the point of contact. Leaned on to the left. And a tight serve here as well. One of my favorite things about such a grippy table is that you can really make the ball turn and change directions on the serve. Soft hands on the receive, quick plan and combination. Ju Cheonhui says, I'm going to take the ball off the bounce, drop it so you have to push, and as soon as it comes off, I'm ready. That's exactly what happened. Extra spin on the backhand. Xia moves to create that swing. This is why fast feet are so important in table tennis. If you're not in the right position, you don't have room to get that racket speed to brush, cause that threat.
8-6.
And this time, a little bit quick. Long serve slows down a little bit on the second bounce. A little bit bouncier of a serve than one might have expected for such a fast long serve. And when the forehand comes out to play, it rarely keeps the party going. Xia's forehand reigning on the parade, getting her ever closer to the finish line in this match. A lot of work for a point. It's Ju Cheonhui in control, closer to the table in this rally. Xia's shot doesn't miss by a lot. Smart play with Xia behind the table. No need to drive it to where she is. Make it drop in front of her. Play shallow. Well, we're getting some quality rallies at the business end of this match, potentially. Again, Ju Cheonhui up for the task. We've seen her go toe-to-toe in the past. Toes on the finish line, speaking of toes. It's the world #1 with 3 match points. One saved right where she needs to be for that cross-court forehand. Ju Cheonhui survives to see a third towel break. You can see how the grip of the racket changes in Ju Cheonhui's hand. As soon as she plays that backhand, she releases the pressure with the thumb and lets the racket turn ever so slightly for the expected forehand cross-court, and she's there. Second match point for Xia. Softens it up. Ju Cheonhui slowing it down. 2 match points saved. And a positive head shake. Xia, as if to say, I've got it. I know what it takes right now. Ju Cheonhui is there. She's there for the cross-court forehands time and time again. And from behind the table, one response, another one right back, and moves wide hits it even wider. Watch where this one comes off the table from Joo Cheonhui. Unreachable. Sha there, looking like something out of the Marvel universe as she slides into superhero pose, and all that for deuce. Alternating serves until one player has a 2-point lead to take the game. Long serve, and Sha sets up a 4th match point. The serve comes back to the world number 1. She takes the timeout after having 2 serves from 10-8 taken against her. Figures I've got to do something better. I've got the advantage. So the serve success, 74% for Yingsha, 51.8 for Joo Cheonhui. That's a pretty significant margin there. Just over 22% the better for the player who's serving her 3rd match point. It's her 4th match point, but she's been serving now. She's already served twice. This is her 3rd serve with a match point. Timeout pays off. The serve takes care of business. And Baby Buddha on through to the round of 16. She survives the first round against a tough draw in Joo Cheonhui. Doesn't drop a game. 3-0, flawless victory. And this is Mortal Kombat. The world number 1 makes her way through. Long way to go. But at world number 1, she's out in front of the rest of the pack by quite a margin. And there's a reason for that. So a champions event after Chongqing. Looking to be the champion here, 1 match at a time, 1 game at a time, and more specifically, 1 point at a time. Shots come in combinations. At this level, the players know the game so well. But well served into the middle to buy. Well, backhand flick out of the receiver. Joo Cheonhui, strong, but none comes stronger than the sun herself, Yingsha. So here's a little recap of session.